What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have for you guys a 2v2 face-off, 30-0 flawless. And not only did I go flawless, like 30-0 wasn't only my score, it was actually the team score. So my team got 30 kills, me and my buddy that I was playing with, and the other team got a whopping 0 kills. 0 kills. Like, I understand there are some bad people in the game, don't get me wrong, but 0 kills. It was awesome. When we were in this game, it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I couldn't believe we were just, like, I wasn't sure if they were just messing around or what, but these guys were legitimately LMG pros. They were the LMGest pros I've ever seen. And right here, that might be why we did so well. I'm just kidding. There was like one kill where they weren't playing, but for the rest of them, they were playing. And I don't know, man. It was just so easy to take them out, especially since I had sit rep. I could hear them, of course. My teammate was doing a good job of calling them out as well, so that definitely helped having a good teammate. But anyway, this is kind of a more serious video. I know I said that in yesterday's video, but this is a seriously serious video. And I know it just says serious about 80 million times. If you count them up, they'll probably add up to about somewhere near 80 million. Maybe, you know, give or take 5 or 10, but probably around 80 million. But today what I want to talk about is this kind of drama that's going on, this huge shenanigans going on regarding iFlyIllin and Raw Instinct. So basically, if you don't know, I'm going to run it down. FlyIllin basically made a video, and I quote, exposing, you know, those little air quotes, exposing Raw Instinct. So basically he said that, you know, he copies other people's video ideas, and he gives a bunch of examples where that happens. So personally, I don't care either way. Like, I'm not on anybody's side in this discussion. I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm not defending anybody. And I made a video about it yesterday. It was kind of a joke video, and I don't think a lot of people seem to understand it, which is fine. I'll link that video as well as the original in the description so you can check it out. But let me just say that I wasn't defending any side. I wasn't really sticking up for anybody, which is what people kind of thought I was doing with that. But it was just more of me making light of the situation, because that's what I do. I'm Trollcasm. They call me Trollcasm around these parts, alright? I'm never gonna say that again, I promise. Don't worry, guys. Those words will never come out of my mouth again, in that order, at least. But yeah, so I was just making light of the situation, making a joke, so don't really take that video too seriously. But this video, basically what I'm gonna try to do is give you, like, both sides of the story, and you guys can kind of make up your own decision, you know, what you want to think about it, and then that's what you could think about it. But basically, FlyIllin gave a bunch of examples of where Raw Instinct copied, and I quote, copied other people's videos idea. Now, first of all, let me just say that, you know, when you do tips and trick videos like Raw Instinct does, and both, by the way, obviously both these guys are YouTubers, Raw Instinct being a relatively big YouTuber, I think that is probably one of the reasons why this blew up to the level that it has. But, you know, whenever you're dealing with a field, especially like tips and tricks for Call of Duty, there's such a limited amount of information technically that it's very rare that, you know, some part of it is going to be completely original. So say Raw Instinct takes, you know, an idea from T-Martin, which is allegedly what's been going on, and T-Martin had to get it from somewhere. So, you know, the problem that people are trying to discuss is, you know, does Raw Instinct give credit? And if so, who does he give credit to? Does he give it credit to the person who he found it from? Or the person that guy found the information from? Or the person who first put the information out? And the person who first put the information out is going to be so hard to find because YouTube has so many videos up that, you know, finding one video who's the first of something with a similar title is just absolutely, it's so difficult, it's next to impossible to actually be able to find and give credit to that single person all the time. It's really, like, next to impossible. So, you know, what does he do in that situation? And also, if you think about it, like news companies, this is a perfect point brought up by Dysfunction, okay, on Twitter, and he said that, you know, if CBS reports a news story, whatever, and then Fox News reports it a little bit later, is it stolen? Is it considered a stolen news story? Like, oh, we had that first? No, because basically it's all, you know, and no one owns the information. No one really invented it. I mean, maybe in the case of Call of Duty tips, there might have been someone who invented it, but, you know, back to what I was saying, how do you find that person? So, once again, let me just clarify, I'm not really on anyone's side. I'm not for Raw Instinct, I'm not against him. I'm not for Fly Alien, I'm not against him. I'll link all the videos in the comments, the description. I was about to say in the comments below. Yeah, I'll link the videos in the comments. You guys can make up your own decision. Let me know what you think in the comments, you know, what you think about the situation. I mean, Raw Instinct definitely could have added a little bit more diversity and kind of differentiated his videos from the people who he kind of got the ideas from. I mean, some of them were kind of blatant that he was inspired by other people's videos. So, yeah, I mean, he definitely could have done a little bit more in that regard. But overall, let me know what you guys think. If you hated this video, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bam!